I get up around 7, 7:30, head down, make my kids breakfast. My wife's usually dealing with the baby. I got 2 boys and a baby girl at home, so my wife's dealing with the baby. I kind of get the boys ready for school and whatnot, and then head to training. I don't really walk much heavier than 60. Once I start getting close to fight weight, later into my camp, I'm like around 58 and then 55. Last week I had about 10 pounds to go. I actually think I'm a little bit bigger now at 45 than I was at 55, to be honest, just because I'm getting a little older. Yeah, I've been with Ricardo, I think since 2007, 2008. So, it definitely, once I started training Ricardo, it kind of made my whole team complete.
Training camp has been great. Frankie's healthy. A couple of years back, he had like some injuries, some things that were bothering him, and for the past few camps, he's been healthy. He's been each camp, being able to do a little bit more to push himself harder, which is just not easy to see. You see fighters as they get older, they do less and less. I think Frankie's been able to do more and more.
I really didn't have a formal jiu-jitsu coach or team, really. I was kind of bouncing around. So once I came here, I feel like I have a family.
I think everyone who's followed Urijah from the WC days, and everyone who's followed Frankie from when he first got into the UFC, I think that, it was hard not to sort of dream about those 2 guys ever like matching up.
I think me and him are pretty similar, actually. We come from the wrestling background. We're willing to throw on our feet. I think he's maybe a little more savvy with the submissions, or at least he has more submissions than I do. But you see I'm coming on with some submissions myself, so I think we're kind of similar in a lot of ways.
I think that's a fan's fight, and I think that's a fighter's fight.
I get to put on a show, first fight in the Philippines for the UFC, so it's a lot on the plate. It's nice that they entrusted me to go out there and represent their company and put on a good show for the fans, especially new fans. I'm grateful I get to go to these places and see these different places.
I'd love to see him fight for the title. I think it's a goal for all of us to see Frankie wearing the belt again.
I do believe if I take care of business on May 16th, that I'm the guy that'll fight the winner of Aldo and McGregor. I beat the #1 contender pretty handily in my last fight, and I was hoping that was going to be enough to get me that title shot. But McGregor, did a good job of putting away everybody he's fought and promoting himself the right way to get that title shot. I still think there are some unknowns about McGregor. We haven't seen him really go a long distance fight. You haven't seen him kind of deal with adversity, and you really don't know anything about his ground game. But everything that we do know about him is top notch. I mean, I think he's in a good position with Aldo. He's a phenomenal athlete. He's a great fighter. I think a lot of people kind of hate on him just because of his mouth a little bit, but he's lived up to everything he said. He's gone in there and made quick work of pretty much everybody. It's going good. I'm itching to get out there, so at this point, I'm usually sick of training, and it means I'm ready. Yeah, guys, fighting May 16th on Fox Sports 1. Breakfast the UFC. Don't miss it. I'm going to put on a show. What's up, guys? Frankie Edgar, UFC fighter. I'm hanging out with 11-7 Music.